I gotta go smoke a couple of cigars to get the voice just right.
whatever it takes.
Hey.
Get it right. Are we live? Search party for the search party. That was last time.
Yeah, you
Oh, we're live.
We're live. Hey, yo, welcome. Welcome to the Thursday night stream, Wayward Knaves. This is the Dagger Heart system. Yay, Dagger Heart. So hot right now. Every thumbnail on my feed is Dagger Heart. Not the cool version. What's up? The cool version. So, welcome to...
We liked it before Jeremy Crawford and...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jeremy Crawford and... oh, shoot, Chris Perkins. Yeah, we're years singular before they came over. We were there.
I'm gonna start the rumor that Mike Merles is coming over too. Just you heard it here. Yeah.
Could you imagine? Oh my goodness.
Man.
But yes, welcome to Thursday. We're back with Wayward Knaves. Tonight, the two timelines converge from the season 1 players and the new players. So, but before that, welcome again. I am Sean Alexander, the Unhumble Bard. These are my things. If you're here for the TTRPG stuff, welcome. If you're here for the music stuff, welcome. I get like half and half comments. So, and somebody found our naval combat training, I guess, from a year ago, and they were like, "Oh my God, I'm also starting a pirate Daggerheart campaign. So this is cool." And I was going to use Pirate Borg. I'm like, "Yes, great minds." So, a little bit of everything.
We should cross
coming together. So. A few plugs. We have a Sunday night game, also Spelljammer 5e 2024 rules, and this game on Thursdays, and also on the other channel, Legends and Lore, D&D Legends and Lore, Will's channel over there. Make sure to go over there for all your, whether you're a player or GM or just interested in Forgotten Realms and all this stuff. It's good stuff. So,
thank you.
Here we are tonight. I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to jump straight into it because of all the players and it's already 9:30.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Where we last left off twice, because this is true for both. We had just encountered the center of the Jalakunu village in the island of Whispers. Some of you... Well, everybody was looking for somebody. Some of you were looking for just coin purrs and Karnath at first, and found a whole mess of trouble. And then the newer characters were looking for their older player characters, and also found some trouble. Up to this point, we've seen frog monsters and deadly tadpoles attacking, and necrotic, deadly energy swirling, menacing. Swirling around this poor little island. And tonight it culminates in the battle of the Island of Whispers. Da, da, da. Purple lightning. Da, da, da. Or purple clouds. Da, da, da. Regular lightning. Da, da, da. So, yeah. To, I guess, expedite or facilitate combat, tonight we do have a battle map, but it's just like there for a security blanket for anybody. We are going to try and keep this as narrative as we can, while still relying on mechanics as a, not a crutch, but just I guess a safety net to enable.
Yeah, it's more of a guideline, right?
Right.
More of a guideline.
Yeah. So it's there to help us, but if it gets in the way, it gets in the way. We push it. We push it down. So, yeah. So here we go. Well, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So there he is. Let me pull up the visual. Show to the player. Show to everyone. Dun, 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 dun. This is like not literally what's happening, but I really liked the image that Midjourney came up with. So I'm like, sure. Yeah, giant frog in the sky. So, again,
whatever you want to happen.
Yeah.
It's in my head canon now. Just give giant frog attacks. Got it. All right, on it. Here
I
for
just
it.
imagine it's leaping really high in the air. It's
Yes.
like a really big frog.
It's a
I
vibe.
kind of want to lick. I kind of want to lick the toad.
But
No.
anyone who had seen Rana before, which would be, I guess, a Karnath, and did Zabji
we
and
see
Grit
her?
ever see her in person?
I think we just heard of her from Karnath.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
from what you would have remembered, she sounded like very attractive for all intents and purposes. But what the creature that stands or like levitates before you actually is taller than Karnath described, thinner and stretched. Her once regal form now draped in curtains of swamp-veined moss and pulsing high vines, glowing faintly green in the gloom like the memory of sickness. Fungal blooms sprout where jewelry once hung. Her skin, once the smooth, mottled blue of royalty, now slows in patches. Underneath, something stirs, bulging shapes that press outward as if the Deadpoles themselves are crawling just beneath her surface. Her eyes are pale now, no pupils, just glassy spheres, like frog spawn fixed in the permanent stare. And when she speaks, it's not with one voice but many. A psychic chorus of grief, betrayal, and the swamp's hunger. Da, da, da. So, what do y'all do? Oh my gosh! What do we do?
What the hell we walk into here?
Yeah. So just to clarify real quick, so we walked out of the into this clearing of this village, right? Everybody's there already fighting this giant thing that's going down.
Yeah. You didn't even see the shit hit the fan. You're just getting hit with the shit that was flung from the fan.
Yeah, we went through the bushes and then got the shit spray. All right, cool.
Immediate res right in here. Yeah.
There
we go.
Giant frog. Okay.
I want to get kind of a quick look at the things that are like going on underneath its skin. There is there a way I can like analyze those and kind of figure out what's going on there?
Yeah. Go ahead, make a knowledge check.
Sure. Let's see here. And let's see here. What's my knowledge? It's +1. If I spend experience, can I add that to that as well?
What's your experience?
I was thinking maybe my body and mind might apply here. So basically, this whole idea that she's kind of like, she's familiar with like, like people getting parasites and whatnot.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool. So I'll spend a hope to do that. Spend the hope. Let's roll with +3. I'm on the wrong thing. Sorry, I apparently can't type today.
You can roll live if you want to.
There we go. Boink. That is a, let's see here, 11 with fear.
So, I'll take it. Other than what I already described, just the pulsing things underneath, it's enough to realize that it's the same size and like behavior as the beings that you encountered earlier, that were the tide of Deadpoles. Ooh, not 10.
Okay, cool. That means I want to punch the things under her skin. All right, I am good. I will do that after somebody else does something.
Sonny kind of takes a look around and he sees that there's fighting going on, but he's trying to get a lay of who his enemies are, who his friends are. Is it just this one, pulsating, toad, levitating bitch?
Yeah. So, what are you trying to do? What? Sorry. See?
Is she the only one that is the apparent enemy? Does she have minions all about her?
Right. So when you guys walked in, there's Rana, who's levitating and has the swirl of necrotic purple energy, and her two giant henchmen, Rockback Jacques and Rockback Chuck, there, which Zabji and Grit would have encountered this something similar earlier, but it would appear new to you. But it is a mutated giant, like way bigger than you would expect, Galapa, which is one of the playable races or ancestries or whatever. Disfigured, wearing, adorned with the nothing but executioner's hoods. So it's just like a patchwork of bloodied hoods that these things wear. You can't really make out their faces, but the shell is remarkable. It's it's a scene, and scattered on the ground in the center of the village are Jalakunu folk, just regular folk, like kind of running around screaming. It's a very chaotic scene. some are shadow spears, but not most. Shadow spears being the elite fighting force. So really, it's you guys and then Rana and her henchmen.
And for
Ooh,
clarification,
this looks scary.
Rana's the big frog monster I'm seeing in this image, right?
Yeah, sorry. She's not the image is just like abstract. Rana is.
She's not that big.
No.
Maybe she has a spirit of a giant frog that's hovering over her.
If you need literal, I mean, go to the top-down map. It's just she's no more large than anybody else, but she's just. This is the vibe she's putting out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Big presence.
It's a very sinister vibe.
Yeah.
I have one more quick question.
Yeah.
Sorry. How high above the ground is she levitating?
She is ebbing like 15 to 20.
Okay.
So up and down. I don't know what that is in Daggerheart. So
Close.
out of melee. Close.
Very close.
Stays close, but out of melee.
Yeah.
I think Hyperion is going to turn on his wings of light. He's going to look at Rana and say, "Impressive aura farming. Allow me to interrupt." I'm going to fly up to her and just try and slam my warhammer.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right into her. All right. Let's see here. My first attack roll. Let's see. +3. Okay. So that is a 19 + 3, so 21 with hope.
Yeah, 21 does it.
And I would actually like to spend a hope, since I'm maxed out, to use my Wing Sentinel subclass feature to deal an extra D8 damage on top of my 2d12 + 3.
Okay.
Nice.
7 + 9 is 16 + 12 is 28 + 3 is 31 damage total.
Oh shit! It went. Oh, okay, almost. Nice. No, that hits. Describe how he strikes as she's like floating.
So I kind of want to do like Marvel Cinematic the Thor with Mjolnir, where he's like spinning the hammer and then he uppercuts with it.
Yeah, 100%.
As he flies up midair.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And that's my turn.
As Hyperion follows through with the strike, and I would assume continues up for just a smidge, like he carries with him kind of like chemtrails, some of the purple and black swirly energy that she's emanating up there. But it's just for visual sake. It's just a cool visual happening.
Yeah. Nice.
Golden chemtrails.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna spend a fear. I've had a couple now. I could have opened with fear, but we'll just drop it right now. I'm gonna spend 3 fear actually. One will be an event called The Mud Knows Your Name, especially Zabji and Grit. So she's gonna spend a fear to taint the spirits of all the player characters within far range. Well, that's everybody here. Yeah. Each affecting PC replaces their hope die with a D8 until they succeed on a hope roll or rest.
No.
Wow.
While this effect persists, they hear faint croaks calling them by name.
So you have to roll the d8.
Yeah, so I guess
Instead of rolling 2d12, you're rolling a d12 and a d8.
yes.
Yeah.
It's still not that hard to do. I mean, but it sounds cool.
Question.
Sounds
Would this be considered a condition?
No.
No. Okay.
No. And let me catch up.
Gotcha. Okay.
Multi-sided, choose side, brings me down to 4. Okay, and now Rockback Jacques, the more Orleans leaning of the Rockbacks. He, I guess Grit is still carrying that anchor chain thing.
Yes.
Weapon.
Yes.
So similar.
Jack's barb chain.
Yes. You see something kind of familiar pop up. This will be you see a rudder. This thing, he wields it from behind him. He lobs it up, and you see him, of all things, instead of striking, he hurls it into the air, and it starts to curve. Speaking of MCU, like Captain's shield, that thing does not obey physics, so it's like it starts to whip its way around. taking 3 of you. I need everybody to roll a d6, please. And if it is 2 or lower,
D6s.
you will be affected.
Give me a second.
I rolled a
I,
six.
I rolled a
for me.
1. Yeah, I rolled a 1 too.
Oh,
This is good.
no.
I'm making a new character real quick.
Yes.
5, yes.
So,
What happens if I roll poorly? Say that again.
We don't know
if
yet.
it's 2 or 1, you take 16 damage.
Okay.
Because you get
Ooh.
whipped by the
Cool.
rudder that is flying through the air. That
Fucking
is
rude.
Armor on that.
Shock and Rockback Chuck gears up for his attack. I'm just getting these out of the way, and y'all can. That's
So how does
Alright,
the armor
hold up.
slots work in this case? Then?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Do you start
Let me
at
just double
behind
check.
and then go down? I'm assuming.
What?
Say
Does that
what?
matter? I guess?
Armor slot. Your armor slots start at 0.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
you mark
burn them,
one
so they're
Yeah, you
unused,
burn
and you're
them.
using them.
Yeah.
So
But if
it's,
I- so-
it's 1 per time then?
You can mark
It's
as
1 per
many-
tier.
Okay,
like,
so
if you
if I
wanna go
use
from
one
severe
armor slot,
to-
it would knock me down to major.
Yes.
Okay, rad. Thank you.
And now, his cohort rears back to make an attack, and again, what you're seeing doesn't quickly add up because it seems like he grabs a piece of like almost fixed furniture, like something that was part of the landscape, but he grabs up this circular cage-like looking thing, and everyone here would notice, because you're all pirates, that this is a crow's nest. That the Galapa is so big that he can just manhandle this thing, or Galapa handle this this crow's nest, and he uses it to make an attack. That is going to be, let's see, we'll do another d6. So everybody roll a d6, and on a 2 and 1, we'll see what happens.
Rolled a 3.
I got a 3.
Bless.
Nice.
I also got a 3.
That is a,
I
that's a
rolled
2.
an actual 6, so like,
Hell yeah, brother.
yeah.
So if everybody got over 2, then
No, I did not get over 2. I got a 2.
Oh, you got a 2?
I got
beautiful.
a 2 exactly.
Beautiful. So, for narrative's sake, we're gonna say that y'all two were just happened to be close. That's what these numbers will infer. So, this thing crashing down. He whirls it through the air, and for a second it doesn't look like it. You don't know where he's gonna land. In fact, it might even look like it's gonna fly outward from the center of camp. But he yanks it just at the last second, and it comes down, commanding or obeying his command, crashing down upon Kalm and Sunny. And that was going to be for 3d10 and for 12 damage. And you are now trapped in the crow's nest. Dun, dun, dun. It is upon you.
Oh.
And it will take
Dang.
some strength checks to get this cage off you. Okay, back to the players. What are we doing? Da, 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 da.
Well,
Grit has been-
I'm getting my twin sister out of that spot. That's
Yeah.
not. That shit's not happening.
Roll
There you
it.
go.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna use my fucking massive legs to kick that shit off.
Yep.
Kick that shit.
Yep.
Field goal.
Am I just rolling a strength check?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, and you said D8s now instead?
For
Well,
your hope.
a D8
then,
for your hope, and then a D12 for your
Yeah.
fear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Fear.
Could you use
Sorry,
your
my brain had to
kick-
like process what I'm doing.
Oh, sorry, Lacey. Can you
Go
use
ahead, Steve, sorry.
your kick ability here to like attack the crow's nest and then mark a stress to like kick the thing? I don't know if that would
I
work
mean,
or
I would
not.
happily do that if I'm allowed.
I was just asking.
It's
That
a-
looks like it
it's-
might be a thing.
More of a melee attack thing, but
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a melee attack. Yeah, not a. Yeah,
Yep.
Go.
okay. So I will do that. Well, let's see.
for-
Sorry, let me type that.
There we go.
So 16
success here. Or yeah, 16's with fear.
And the hope die was a D8.
Yes, D8. I rolled a 7.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so describe what happens. She runs up and what happens? It does work.
I do like one of those like B-girl kind of flip things where I like bend down my one arm and like fucking like just ninja kick that shit as hard as I can.
Yeah. We'll do it, and
I am also a breakdancer.
I'm gonna ping his attack by 1, but you don't like break it, but you do like knock out like a plank or whatever, a slat.
Okay.
And it comes up just enough where they can squeeze out. So what's everybody else doing?
Yeah, so I think whoever whatever is the closest minion, right? Because you said there's a couple of other little.
Everybody's close. Don't worry about
Well, yeah, he's going specifically after the minion.
The leader
So
or the
he's
minions?
Yeah. Because he's gonna pull out his rapier. Yeah.
Just think, there's a magical frog lady witch, and then a giant tortoise guy with a rudder, and then one with a crow's nest, using it like a.
I'm thinking like Frankenstein street shark turtles.
Yeah, I was thinking street shark sort of thing. Like
they're pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And the funny thing is he's not like super scared of the big frog kind of things and stuff because he's heard stories and stuff, but he's gonna take his rapier and go and stab the closest kind of thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, there's multiple, so
hey, a fillet knife did it one time, so you can.
That's true.
Well, my rapier is quick on it, so I'm gonna mark a stress to include 2 targets.
Oh shit! Nice. You want to do 1 brute and 1 and I guess okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So it's what, just a D6 to kind of roll, or like
to attack
that, or do we? Yeah,
it's your hope die. So 1 D12 for fear, and because everyone's kind of hexed right now, D8 for your hope die.
Cool. So that ended up being a 4 for the hope and 6 for the fear.
Ooh.
So I go for the lowest one, right? Or is it the highest?
Actually, 10's gonna miss. So you do go in, and in the craziness of everything happening, you just whiff it a little bit, and but you're still there in melee.
Can I spend a prayer die to get him over the hump there? Well, I don't know how you feel about revealing of numbers, but I have a 2. Will that do it? I also have 2 4s, but I'm trying to reserve those.
What will the difference be, Max?
So what was this total? 10. So a 2 would make
10,
it a 12. If I burn a 4 die, it'll make it a 14.
I mean, no, it still won't get it there.
Ooh,
Okay.
For his lower one, yeah.
And that's for both attacks, right? Or we're just doing for the first attack?
I guess unless it's something weird where you're just adding on. I don't know why it wouldn't be 2 attacks, but does anybody know?
Okay, well, I didn't know. This is me learning the combat, so I didn't know if that we roll for separate attacks like we.
I would think so.
Well, you don't do 2. Like an action's an action.
An action's action. Okay, so it's 10 for both. Okay, cool. So they both flop. So you just
and like something where it says like you make an attack against something, use that attack against all other targets. Like it's the original roll or the original.
It's the original roll. Okay. Yeah, it just says an additional target. So yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, tried.
All right, so one more. I'm gonna spend 1 more fear as actually 2. I'm gonna spend 2. Both rockbacks are going to attack. The first one throws his rudder again, and it's kind of the free for all. So it goes a big circle around everybody. The first one, in his swing, he scoops up like a Jalakunu child as he's throwing it, and just whips. And as he loses the rudder, the poor child just flings into the jungle, unseen.
Oh shit!
and makes another.
Any chance I can
See
swoop
you
down to
later.
catch that kid?
Go for it. No, try. Yeah, go for it.
What? Let me see here. It says if I mark a stress, I can pick up and carry another willing creature of my size or smaller. What kind of roll would you want for that?
Probably agility. Try for that, and then everybody but Hyperion,
agility.
go ahead and roll another d6. And if it's 2 or 1,
Why do you hate us?
y'all getting ruddered.
Oh boy.
Okay,
That's a 4.
I want to make an argument here for my Orderborn feature, where if I follow my pre-written precepts, I can once per rest roll a d20 as my hope die. And I kind of want to do that for save this kid.
Oh god, hell yeah, that's very on brand.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, cool. Because protect those who can't protect themselves. I'm gonna roll this with a d20 hope, a d12 fear, and my -1 agility. Let's go.
Yeeted frog child. No.
It's 11 with hope, but if that's not going to do it, I'm hoping that burning a prayer die of 4, I'll get that to a 15.
No, so I'll say if you want to do one of those things where you like wrap up the kid and then you take the brunt of the fall, we'll do like, I don't know, a d6 damage if you want to take that without having to spend any more currency to up the roll.
Okay, that works for me. Well, because a d6 ain't even gonna hurt me, so it won't be able to cross my minor. Yeah. So yeah, I'll take the brunt of it and crash into the ground holding this kid.
Bangs! The kid is successfully saved. He didn't die today. He didn't croak.
But what you don't know is that all the Jalakunu are assassins, so this kid's actually probably pretty.
No,
I'm kidding.
He's actually evil.
No, they don't fight anyone, as we've seen. No. Can Grit stands up, and because he and Zabji were already here, essentially a pile of boards, looks like more ship got tossed around, shifts to the side, and one of those long chains, well, you guys wouldn't have seen it, but the chain that the other rockback had before that we killed, and I've since plundered off of him, sweeps out, and I am going to go ahead and make an attack. And
before you roll, or go ahead and roll, but everyone who rolled a 2 or lower is going to get whacked by that rudder from earlier.
Oh, yeah.
So that will be 10 damage from the rudder earlier. Go ahead, Grit.
Sweet. And I'm going to mark a stress to use the quick feature of the chain to, when I make an attack, mark a stress to target another creature within range, and do it on the 2 rockbacks. And then I also want to use a experience explosive, since I am exploding out of here onto the scene. Burn a hope for that.
Checks out.
Savvy?
Wild.
Savvy. All right, let's do it. Oh shoot, I still have a D8 for this. Okay, so that's a +4 on my strength attack and a +2 from the explosive. Ooh, well that's terrible. That's a 3 on the fear and a 1 on the hope. So does a 4 + 2 + 4. Does a 10 hit?
So describe how it fails, and then something's gonna happen.
Grit. It's essentially a chain with like a good size anchor on it, and the stone dwarf pops up out of a pile of wood, and he goes and swings it around, but instead of lashing out at one of the street rockbacks, it just catches on debris and kind of gets yanked and skips across the ground instead. Because Grit has not practiced with this thing at all.
So
this is the first time he's using it.
In the cadence of battle, there's kind of a rhythm to it, and when Grit yeets his, and to be fair, it's not his weapon, he's not fully familiarized yet, but he yeets his anchor chain blade into action. It clanks and clunks so hard that it kind of catches everyone's attention for a second. It whiffs so hard, but just enough time for Rana to soak in the energy vacuum right now, just from the moment, and release her other. Well, it's going to be a reaction, but I know there's not like reactions, but she is reacting to this. So PC fails.
It's an opportunity in the
Yes.
Daggerheart GM parlance.
Yes.
Yeah.
So after this PC has filled with fear, like we just did, I'm going to mark a stress for Rana to cause all other PCs to lose a hope as a sudden wave of distrust, paranoia, and ancestral guilt floods your minds. Dun, dun, dun.
Man.
That's perfect timing because I just used Call of the Brave from my warrior subclass. When I fail a roll with fear, I gain a hope, and then that hope immediately goes away.
Have a hope, kid.
Yeah.
It's just vicious cycle.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. We could. Oh
That's pretty
no.
rude.
The
So he's
spotlight.
sitting here in this this pile of debris with this crow's nest all around him,
Yeah.
pinned down, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck, man!" And so he starts to, his body parts start shaping and moving as he spends a stress. Since I can't spend a hope to beast form, but also spending another stress to do it in an Warden of the Elements way for Earth.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking wood, earth, dirt and clods of dirt and the planks of wood all around me start to reshape and form the shape of a powerful beast, a bear.
Hell yes.
Yeah, the bear's coming after you. And I will, I guess, attempt to use that plus the strength of the bear to escape from the crow's nest.
Yeah, no, so it works. I mean, Ryot came up earlier and gave it like a goat kick, and it did tip it over a little bit. So it's got like a broken panel. Use the Brokeback Chuck is, or Brokeback, Rockback Chuck is still right next to you. So go ahead and use that action to attack. You're good.
Awesome. Yeah. That's a 12 with fear. Or actually, sorry, I should +3 that or something. Yeah, +3.
Oh, top, okay.
So 15.
15?
15 with fear.
That works. Yep. I'm changing these. I just realized chat messed up something. So, yep.
Way to go, Chad.
Oh, one was right. Okay, we're good. 15 hits. How'd you get him? He's huge. So like.
Yeah. So as I roared up, the bear's coming after you, he just comes in and double claws, rakes down the front. That is a 9 + 4 is 12 or 13 damage physical.
Damn.
I rolled horribly. 3d10 and I got a 1, 2, and a 4.
I would say if Sonny's grizzly size right now, these Galapa are still just a little bit bigger. They're just insanely big, way too big. Cool. Anybody else?
Oh, when I rolled a 1 on a damage die, I go into a rage and I can roll a d10.
Ah!
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's only
fun
another
features.
2 more damage. Yeah. Okay, well,
Is Steve-
that
is
probably did
Steve
not
sca-
increase the threshold.
Is Steve's character still stuck in the crow nest?
I think
No.
Riot got me
Right.
free.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, just checking.
It's tipped over now. It's still there, but he hasn't used it to attack again. That's a good segue, though.
That's something that's a part of me.
But he could.
Yeah, I was actually supposed to go with both of them earlier, but then Grit jumped in, so I'll finish that from earlier, and Rockback Chuck will now, yes, this crow's nest that's been kicked over, I guess Sunny and Kalm are still kind of right there next to it, but Rockback Chuck, again, kind of yanks up this crow's nest, and it's jarring how just with ease, how easily he yanks it, something that's so big that you could walk around in. And again, whips it, but not so dramatically this time. Just enough to get force to come down again. So the same group, you guys that are in the immediate vicinity. This time, Kalm, you're wrapped up. Then I'm assuming you were still kind of near that. So everybody make an agility check, please. Actually, Kalm, Ryot, and Sunny. see what happens there.
That you do. That one's.
And we're doing those with,
right?
and we're doing those D8s right now, right?
The hope is D8 and the fear is D12.
Ah, okay.
What was the condition for that? This condition goes away when you succeed on a hope. With hope, sorry. We succeed with hope. Whenever that happens.
Okay, so cool. I did succeed with hope, so that's it for me.
Nice.
That is a 13 plus. I got a 15.
So you're out of D8 jail. But let's see. Let me roll down.
Yeah, Sunny got a 20 with fear.
15. So it's 15, 9 with fear, 13. So 13 and 9 fail, 20. Sunny just barely dodges out of the way. I'm going to make this bold so I can see it easier. Cool. A might save? That's not a thing. Okay. All right. And that is for 3d6 plus 2. 13 damage as the crow's nest comes down, and everybody in who failed is trapped. So Ryot, oh no, the sisters, they're trapped. The twins. What do we do? So back to
Wait, well,
Okay.
the spotlight. Shit.
what was the fail number again?
15.
Okay, so we roll higher than 15, or if we roll exactly 15, we're good.
I don't know actually.
Meat to beat,
Meet to beat.
right?
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So all right, so I'm good.
Oh,
Right.
so Steve, your character didn't get trapped then, right?
Yeah, because I got I rolled a 13. I got plus 2 agility, so I got
Gotcha.
I just met, so
Okay.
we're golden.
Who's stuck in the crow's nest?
The other sister.
Right.
I am.
Just Ryot?
Right.
Okay.
Just
I think
little me.
Hyperion wants to rush forward, and I want to try and use one of my experiences to help me heave this crow's nest off of her.
Okay.
I have the experience is called Incredible Strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How? I mean, sure. On the thing, yes, yeah, go for it. Earlier, I was like, oh, it's an attack roll, but like, sure.
Okay, so this would just be a strength. I'm literally under strength. The number one thing it says is lift. So I'm thinking just a strength roll with my incredible strength.
Oh, there you go.
to
Yeah, I
lift
mean
me up.
that is a different way of doing it anyway. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. So
Not just smashing.
trying to think. Is there? Here we go. So it is an 11 with hope. So I do shake off the hex at least.
There you go.
I don't know if 11.
Take
Oh
the
no,
hope.
it's more than. Actually, no, it's more than 11. I forgot to add the actual strength mod. So it's 14 with hope.
14. Well, DC 15. So take the hope, but
Take the hope.
thing's still there. Yeah. Still stuck.
Gotcha. Okay.
If you want to, you can like stay there and be braced for the next attempt or something, or whatever happens next, or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Can I do something stupid here?
That's all we got. Yeah.
Perfect.
I didn't know
wanna
we were being smart. Hold on, let me go back.
So I want to use my nomadic pack heat feature and spend a hope here. I'd like to pull like just a giant jug of olive oil and just like dump it on the end of the crow's nest so this thing can't hold on to it to stop bashing us.
Well, I mean, so it's at the end of a chain. They all kind of have chain-themed weapons. It's like a.
Okay, so I thought it was just like the mast itself. It wasn't the.
Imagine like.
All right. Well, can I?
You know the game
Like a ball and
Mousetrap?
cup, or a
Uh-huh.
yeah.
I was thinking the game
Yeah.
mousetrap.
Yeah, without the
All right,
mask
could you-
part. Yeah.
Can I lubricate the chain then? I just want to make it slippery
Not
so
that
it
kind
can't
of
hold
chain,
on to it very well. All right. In that case,
yeah,
you can
I'll
hand
just,
out my
you want to
chain.
use your action
Yeah.
I
to
don't-
lube a chain? Absolutely. Do you want to
I mean,
give me a
So much
potential
quieter
fair roll?
now.
Absolutely.
I mean, it sounds like we're gonna poo-poo that. So in that case, I just want to kind of like jump at this thing and try to like kick it back to kind of knock it back a bit to stop from hitting on my sister here.
No, I fully support the olive oil dousing. If you
Great, let's do that then. What do you want me to roll?
Olive oil.
Lube the
just-
chain.
if-
Lube the chain.
Lube the chain.
Yeah, that's
Lube the chain.
Rim just gets this sad thing on his face. Why? That could have been
haven't-
really useful in the kitchen.
What could be useful?
I don't know that I have a. I mean, maybe. Let's see here. So strength has smash in there, so I wonder if like smashing the jar against the chain or whatever, like that might be
Yeah.
the most applicable, I guess. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Mid-battle, blood and mud flying, bodies everywhere. Let's bust out the olive oil and see what we can do.
Get it.
Let's see how bad this gets.
Please be.
Hey.
That's a 24 with hope.
I mean, yeah, you lathered the shit out
Oh
of
my
that.
god.
I would say it could not have been lathered better.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. So Kalm just. Yeah. So Kalm just like she just rummages in one of her packs, just grab this like big old jug of olive oil, like cooking oil, and just like smashes it on the end of the chain, and it just goes splattering everywhere.
I could try and breathe my dragon's what'll on it. I don't know if what'll
On olive oil? Let's
Achieve.
do it.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's fantasy.
Oh,
olive
no,
oil,
no.
whatever, yeah.
It's got a low smoke point. Let's.
I'll look
that
over.
is.
I'll look over and see what Kalm did as I'm trying to lift this thing and be like, that's a pretty good idea. And I'll just like open my mouth and breathe golden flames all over it to see if it lights it on fire to
Okay,
burn the.
Oh yeah, maybe melt the
There you go.
chain. That'd be cool.
literally roll a D100, and if it's 95 or higher, sure, the shit catches
Okay,
on fire.
okay. All right. Let me do this at roll 20.
Just
Maybe it
for-
could like give a condition for disadvantage or something.
If
or-
the
yeah,
gods
I
of
don't know.
stupid want to
Yeah.
smile on us tonight, like.
I mean, they've already smiled on us. I got.
Holy- Come on.
With an 80, I'll say it starts to spark, but nothing really happens. It just gets. It's a very low boil threshold, so it just starts to pop a little bit. But no, you got a nice and lubed chain now. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, do with that what you will.
No, I mean if anybody has a crazy idea, we'll bust
Yeah.
out the D100.
Like, go for it,
see
yeah.
what happens. So,
Smells. Is
I have
Zabji cooking?
I
or
have a
something?
question.
yeah.
Are cute. Is this technically hitting me in melee range?
Yes.
Well, I've been fucking myself this whole time. Okay, great. Carry on.
Get him back. What do you got?
Yeah. You know,
Well,
you go.
Do a
like
thing.
I have Vengeance, so anytime I'm hit by an enemy in melee range, I can immediately roll a number of d6 equal to the amount of hit points that I marked, and for each result of 5+, deal a hit point back to the enemy.
Yeah, vengeance that motherfucker.
Sick. Okay,
With
so
your
I'm gonna roll
hooves.
2d6.
Horns, hooves, whatever you got.
So I guess my question is for every result of 5+, so on each die, I'm assuming? Like each individual die? Do you want me to? I can post that. The
Oh,
wording.
that's-
Hold on.
Can you say it again one more time? Oh, there it is.
Sorry, it just takes me a sec because my laptop takes a nap.
Amount of hit points you marked. So how much damage you took?
I roll 2d6.
Yeah.
And so it'd be for each d6, it's a 5 or higher.
Right. Those are the ones that are counted.
Would be a success, correct?
If it's a
Yep.
4 or lower, that
Okay,
doesn't
that's what I just want to double check.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, just double checking. Well, neither. So, but still, the thought's there. I've done something. Fuck me, right?
But you're still. I mean, you can still go though. I mean, like everybody
Yeah,
can
take
do
your time.
whatever.
Okay, well, I want to go ahead and become unstoppable because I am actually possibly going to die if I'm not careful here.
Yeah.
So when I'm unstoppable, I get resistance to physical damage. My armor score goes up by my proficiency.
It's a lot of fun stuff.
I add numbers to things, and I can't be restrained or vulnerable. So,
Nice.
and every time I succeed on something, I get another point in things. The description's very long.
Well, if you can't be restrained, then that'd
I'll
be
post that.
very thematic. Like you become infused
Oh,
with
yeah.
this rage and burst out of your the crow's nest trap.
Yeah, so I guess I will do that to get the fuck out of here.
Nice.
I'm just over here evading stuff, and you're like, I'm gonna stack this on this and make myself badass.
Unstoppable.
Bye.
Cool. All right, so what are we doing? What, now
So-
that she's unstoppable. Or,
Yeah, you just
I'm
become
gonna
unstoppable.
leap
so you
into
still have,
battle
like-
because I don't really give a shit. I'm gonna attack her. Fuck it.
yeah. No, it makes sense.
Makes sense. Hold on. There's so many buttons to push. Give me a moment.
We getting
So many things to look
one
at
of the
here.
rockbacks or Rana?
I'm gonna attack Rana. I might as well. Melee range,
It's
success,
doable, but
skill,
she is
damage.
floating kind of up in the air. What does it look like?
So the thing is I can leap like pretty much anywhere without any problem. So,
Nice.
Into it.
so
Not
I'm
that
just gonna
gummy berry
jump up and
juice.
for the gummy bears, in fact. So I'm gonna jump up in the air and like do some like real crouching tiger, hidden dragon,
Absolutely.
legs flailing nonsense to
Yeah.
get up high enough to try to crack her one.
Yeah.
And let's
Let's
hope
say
for the best here.
at this point, even though I don't think anybody struck her yet. There's like starting to leak Deadpoles. So like from like a little orifice on her arm or something, like a lesion opens up and then blip blip, a few Deadpoles will pop out. So if you're crouching tigering, it's like you're taking steps on these Deadpoles in midair, leaping up.
Ugh.
Cool, love that. That's insane.
So the duality.
15, 16 with 16 with fear, unfortunately.
Fear.
Mm.
I'll take that.
Sorry.
So we counting the
Um.
rules that I did earlier? Those were with fear too,
Jeez.
So I get 2.
You trying to give me some money here? I'm not saying no. Let's see. Scrolling up.
or I mean, I know I'm rolling in person.
Oh,
whatever
sorry.
I'm
We're
still yeah.
we're
So
in
I
with
did
fear?
the duet. Yeah. Are we considering those rolling with fear? Because I rolled a d12 and then the other d6.
I mean, every roll that's it's either hope or
Duality.
fear. Yeah.
Okay.
If you're still rolling with your D8, you are kind of nerfed a little bit, so it's going to be skewed. But if you roll with fear, yeah, I still bank the fear. And
Well, because I have a card that I stack tokens depending on times I roll fear.
okay,
Yeah, so just keep track of that and add a token when you.
Well, yeah. Just making sure if that's counted towards.
but yeah, now that you
Roll
say
that.
that,
That's
I didn't mark yours. I don't think so. I'll go ahead and take that.
Well, I want to make sure I understood that. Okay,
Any other
rolling
accounting
duality.
errors? Anybody want to be?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, what I was going after, I was clarifying my own stuff.
No, this helped me. I'm for it. Okay. What are we doing?
Okay, so if that hits her, then
It does,
my
yeah.
attack hits. Okay.
I was looking-
So can I stack abilities? Question.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Mercer.
I think so.
Yeah, there's no. I mean,
It's the ability.
It just
unless
kinda
it says like,
Yeah, I
you're,
guess.
is it what are the abilities? Like, is it an action?
My ability
Like, you can't
is
do two
forceful
actions.
push. So it would be like in conjunction with my attack.
So like
Oh,
earlier,
yeah.
I both transformed and used my elemental
Yeah.
ability because it's just marking a stress to do that.
I don't mark anything for this. It's just an ability. I
Well, you make an
if
attack.
I-
Yeah, so it's your attack, and then
Yeah.
when you attack, you use the forceful push. Yeah.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
Okay, groovy. So I guess I'll do that, and then if I
And it hits. So
if I hit, so on success with hope, that doesn't count. But I can spend a hope to make them temporarily vulnerable. So I will go ahead and do that.
okay, that's cool.
So I guess kind of what I do, I don't know if she's like maybe like
Yeah. No.
holding something in
Hold
like
on.
her hands in front of herself or something.
So you get Kalm. You get the best look so far. Actually, nobody's been this close. And as Kalm jumps up there, I kind of described it earlier, but her skin was like really jacked up. Like you've come across many different ethnicities of ribbet, and you know there's already like a good rainbow of colors that they all exhibit. But this is just like clearly like almost dead flesh, like necrotic grossness, hag, undead vibes. And when you get up there, her eye sockets are just sockets now. They're no longer like the eyes are there. And you get a good look, and there's like things moving inside of the mouth and eyes as you're up there. But she's still chanting a little bit. Into the mud, into the mud.
Well, that's gross.
For sure. What's the damage?
Okay, so I'll roll damage, and then I also have an ability called Not Good Enough, so I can reroll any ones and twos.
Nice.
And I
Not
can
good enough.
add all kinds of fucking bullshit to my shit. So I get +1, +2, it looks like. Okay.
And she's vulnerable.
So advantage,
So-
so D6.
So it looks like only 7, 8, 9, 10 total,
10
unfortunately.
damage?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give her a free.
Wait, no, I lied. Hold on. I just re-rolled this one.
Everyone gets a handicap.
11
'cause it's
damage.
taking too long.
Wahoo. Sorry. 11 damage.
Oh, 11. Well, now she's dead. No.
LOL. Wouldn't that be something?
So when you smack her, it does hit, and clearly you've done damage, but it's just gross. But like it's almost like hitting a pinata when the Deadpoles that spray the opposite direction from your strike and just wriggle around the battle ground. And everyone's kind of locked in combat and busy with everything. It's chaos running around, but we're in solid ground for the most part, but it's also very swampy. So there are patches of puddle to straight up. It does turn into like the overall the greater swamp and marshy areas. So these Deadpoles aren't just flailing around on solid ground. They're pretty elusive. They eventually disappear and go out or dissipate. So, but okay. I think with that, go ahead. Somebody else. What we got?
Was anyone attacking? Oh,
No, no, go ahead.
Go for it.
was anyone attacking Jacques?
With the rudder.
Not yet.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Or of
he has
the two
everybody's
rock
taking
bags.
damage. Everybody's taking at least one.
Who's Sonny, you were attacking someone as a bear.
Honey is on the guy with the crow's nest.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Well, I want to do a few things. I want to use my Soldier's Bond ability.
Yeah.
Let's see. I go up to the one person that can't really talk. I start charging towards the one that the bear's attacking, and I know it's Sunny, just based on experience.
The bears
But
can talk. Animals can
what?
talk.
What? Sorry.
Druids can talk while they're in.
Oh, they can't. Oh, you can talk while you're wild shape. I just assume not. Maybe you've just hit it for me this whole time. Okay. Hey, can you Shaggy, you give me a growl. We're gonna knock this one down and keep it from Cajun slapping around all our friends over here, right?
Yeah.
Because I know you're good at punching bits around, right?
Do you see parts of of the dirt and planks open up? You see his face kind of inside. Yeah, we got this. And it kind of closes back up.
Wait, you're really good at talking as a bear. And because I complimented you, I'm gonna give you 3 hope, and I'm gonna get 3 hope.
Damn.
Once per long rest, Soldier's Bond, and
talking
then
really good
I
at
will use some of that. And you know what? We do a tag team. Can we tag team?
I can't spend hope.
You can't. When you're a bear, you can't spend hope.
I'm cursed.
Oh.
I haven't beaten the curse yet.
Wait, no, it's not the. Oh, you're cursed to not.
No, everybody's
Hold up.
got the D8 right now.
I thought it was a
Until you
curse
succeed
that
with
we are D.
You can't spend hope until you clear the curse, is what I heard earlier.
I thought it was just that our dice was a D8 instead of a D12.
You
Yeah,
had
that's
to-
what
you
I
lost.
thought.
Oh, let me read it again.
Because otherwise, I would have spent hope a long time ago.
Each affected PC replaces their hope die with D8 until they succeed on a hope, roll, or rest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
no,
you
we
say
don't have
succeed
to.
on a hope,
You're only
Yeah, spend
affected
the
until
hope.
you succeed with hope, and then you're.
Yeah. So, and the weekend is not that you can't spend hope. It's just that you're.
That'd be brutal. I should have done that.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna. Yeah.
Well, let's do a tag team, and then you can burn some hope
stress
now. How's that sound?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Going after Jacques.
Yeah. Let's work together. So, what are you in the like ship bits?
Yeah. That. I mean,
Yeah.
my person is, but I am animating the ship bits.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. So, I think you're a pretty big distraction. I want to try and take my chain and wrap it around and basically handsaw at Jacques here with it,
Hell yeah.
while you keep it from pulling it off.
Sure. So yeah, as a bear, I'll come in and I'll give him a bear hug and like start squeezing.
And we both make separate rolls. And because I have the tactician ability, when making a tag team roll, you can roll a d20 as your hope die. So I'm going to try and be uncursed here with that.
Well,
If I can find a
don't have
d20
anything
here.
like that, yeah.
There we go. And yeah, that's it. Do things. That's a 16 on the hope and a 7 on the fear, plus a 4. So I'm assuming
Yeah.
that's a good bit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I got a 1 on the hope and a 6.
But you can use my roll because it's a
Oh
tag
yeah,
team
yeah.
with whatever
Well,
you're doing.
Does that mean I get to clear if I'm using his roll?
I don't know about that. I think
Before resolving the roll's outcome, choose one of the rolls to apply both results. So yeah. On a roll with hope, all PCs involved gain a hope. On a roll with fear, the GM gains fear involved. So take some hope.
So to do
all
a
right, I'll roll
tag team roll,
damage.
how many hope did we have to spend?
3, right?
3. Yeah. So we both gained 3, and then we used 3. So essentially a net.
It netted. I got it.
Yeah. It's fun feature. Yeah. Damage. 2d8 plus 8 physical. D8.
Any conditions or just damage?
No. Unless what Josh is doing is imposing some sort of condition, like making him vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try for it. Josh,
Yeah.
do you want to roll a flat duality test? We'll see.
Or yeah. I was gonna say, when we do a tag team, we both get to do an action, and then the role of working together is what applies to both actions. So
Nice. So
Okay.
one could be
I think
an
he-
attack, one could be.
yeah. So my 20 whatever is what he gets to use too.
Nice.
Yeah, but so I'm bear hugging and squeezing
Yeah.
while you're doing the sawing action, right?
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
So
I'm
I do
gonna say
8
he's
physical
pinned
damage.
down. He's like movement is 0 until he breaks out of this. He's gonna have to use his action to break out of the bear hug. So
Nice.
there we go.
So we
nice.
doing damage as a part of that? Or is that all just restraining?
Oh, what'd you say? Didn't you already roll?
I did 16.
16.
I believe with
8
tag
plus 8
team,
physical.
you're both supposed to roll damage and add it together.
Oh shit.
I
Really?
think so.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's what it says on the rules here.
Tag team rolls are especially powerful on attack rolls. When you and a partner succeed on a tag team roll attack, you both roll damage and dealt.
I mean, it's
If the attacks deal different types of damage. Oh, so if you're attacking 2, yeah, do your bear damage.
So that's a 9. Actually, then I rolled a 1 on my damage die, so I will rampage and roll the 1 again. So I rampage, and that's a 7. So 15 total.
There we go.
plus.
And I had 16.
16. Oh shit. So,
So that's
31.
31.
total.
Mhm,
And his is. Hey, there we go. There we go.
man, tag team.
That's the first
crazy.
like big hit.
Oh, you can roll.
can
a
only
D10
initiate
and
one per
add
session.
The result.
You can
yeah,
be involved
sorry.
in multiples. Yeah. Sorry.
I mean,
So it's not just replacing it; it's rolling again and adding it.
That's cool.
It's very pricey though. I don't know about once per session.
Oh, yeah.
That was cool though.
I mean, I burned a long rest ability too, so yeah.
Yeah. No.
So
I'm
that's
gonna
like
hand wave that because that was cool. I want to see more of that. Let's y'all
We'll plan
Is
a
that
little
the
better
limit of
next time, but we
complete-
hadn't really done one ever.
Yeah.
Just wanted to get
Is
it
there a
out there.
limit of people that could partake in a tag team?
It's you and an ally.
I think. Yeah.
There may be in the rules, but I want to see something cool. So
Thruple
can we-
team.
Yeah, the whole team just goes after it. We roll massive
Team assemble. Just the entire team. Yeah,
attack Power Rangers.
and all the hope.
well, if it
Maybe you
makes
could do
sense,
3 people for 4 hope, or 4 people for 5 hope, or
like what they just did makes total sense. Like
yeah.
hold him down while I get him. That makes total. But
Yeah.
if you
Right.
If you can sell it, go for it.
Yeah. So I don't want a copycat, but I also wanted to tag team with my sister Ryot.
I feel like that should be
Yeah.
common. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
those
figure she
three-
just did all that work to make Rana, basically kick her across to make Rana vulnerable. So I kind of imagine us with our fancy satyr like what's it called, Caprine leap and our kicks, just kind of like bounding across the field like gummy bears and just kind of like drop kicking this thing simultaneously.
Yeah. The other rockback guy or Rana.
Yeah, Rana, whatever one she just kicked and made vulnerable.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
All right, cool.
At advantage.
And then it's
Go for it. Roll
and
with
one,
advantage.
at advantage, and I got +3 to that. So
Nice. Yeah.
let's see here. That is a looks like that's a 15 with fear.
Yeah. I'll take that. It hits for sure. I'll take that fear. What's up? What is up?
And you're seeing fear because that's the highest out of the
Yeah.
2, right?
Yep, yeah, because my first one would be the hope, and the second would be the fear. Just how I assigned them.
Okay. So not a combo move, just an attack. There you go. Right.
I mean, if Riot was willing, I'll spend the hope, and we can both attack at the same time. So that means Riot would roll damage too.
Y'all doing that?
Oh yeah.
Right. We can't hear you. Are you muted?
Oh no, did
Lacey? No, it was Lacey
No,
that
Lacey.
I can't hear.
Okay.
I'm just sitting here. I haven't said anything until
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
Yeah. So yeah, at least I'd say roll whatever your attack is. Then don't forget to add your 6 from the kick thing. So when you see an attack with a target within melee range, mark a stress, and deal extra 2d6 damage. Or at least I'm gonna do that. Well, because I think I got stress to spare. Where's my stress? Stress. There it is. Boom.
Right by armor or HP. Yeah.
Yep. I found it.
Go ahead. Let's get this damage roll.
Yep.
And then Rana's going to react to this particular thing.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. There we go.
So that is 22 from Kalm.
That's a big blow.
27.
Damage? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what I'm talking about.
I rolled real fucking good, and I get to reroll 1s and 2s. So.
See, now we're making some. Okay, now we're good.
Strides.
Okay. Excellent. As the sisters, just rope-a-dope, just Rana up in the air. They're making short work of her. What one might assume would be an advantage. Have the higher ground, but it doesn't matter if you're a satyr and you can jump up there and just deliver some hoof kicks to the face. So, as Rana, and by the way, she's like every kick, she becomes less and less Rana, and more just this like pinata filled with Deadpoles, a wet pinata. Gross. So gross. Yeah. So Deadpool's flying everywhere, and the ground now is it's like there's almost more Deadpoles than grass. It's getting insane. Almost biblical plague level of happening here. So she's going to release a couple of abilities here. One is she just spins in one quick circle. She's been kind of facing not one direction this whole time, just kind of chanting in omnidirectional, and every time she gets hit, she'll respond to that, but not, she almost, there's no strategic will of her own, just kind of yanked about, but she'll focus on one area here and do a little spin as the Spore Shade Bolt chain bolt actually emanates from her. Everyone make an agility check, please. And we'll see. It's a DC 14 on this.
So that's just duality. That's D12s for each of those checks.
No, just a. Oh, yeah.
Finally.
That's an 11 for me.
That's
I don't
a
think reaction
7 with
rolls.
hope.
Oh wait, never mind. We had this conversation before, and I forget how it ended up.
It is with hope, but still, it's only 11.
Yeah.
I got a 21 for that.
8 and 6.
If it's under 14,
17.
the spore shade bolt, it's more like a it's not like a bolt of energy or electricity. It's a almost like spores from a mushroom released into the air, but it's when it happens in nature, it's almost like it's pretty gentle, but this is very aggressive. And these spores come out like shrapnel, almost like from a grenade, pretty much. And everybody who is hit takes 10 damage from these tiny spores, but they're not Deadpoles. They're just like shrapnel level, so no fear of infection. But that's not the only thing. As Rockback Jacques just got rocked by... oh wait, yeah. By the combo back there from Sunny and Grit is going to raise up his rudder. Or actually, no, he has to use an action to get free. He's going to try and wrestle free. I'll use like 3 fear total at the end of all this, so let me do that first. I only have a flat D20. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. I forget, was that the lube chain one or is that the other one?
D20.
Actually, you know what? Can I retroactively spend one of my prayer die to avoid that damage? Get it up to a 15?
Yes.
My agility check?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do
Spore
that. I will
damage.
do that. Yeah.
That is the lube chain dude. Yes.
And if anybody has like similar stuff, go ahead. So the Rockback Jacques tries to get free from the bear that's holding him, but is unable to best the Sunny in his B-shaped form. And Rockback Chuck, Chuck with his crow's nest is going to make one more attack, swinging everything around. And everybody roll a d6 one more time, except for hold on. Oh wait, no, everybody, right? Is there?
You
any
said he was
reason
unsuccessful,
somebody
or
wouldn't be on the battleground right now?
by spending this 3 fear,
I'm
he
not flying
did get
right
out
now.
of the grapple, right?
I don't know how close Ryot and I would be, since we both did stuff that would like knock Rana back. So I imagine we'd be like, I don't know. Let's see here. So it goes from like close to very close.
Everybody, yeah, I'll say the twins are immune right now. They're doing their crouching tiger thing with Rana.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I rolled a
Also,
5.
was that?
Rolled a 6.
Sorry.
Roll a 2.
So 2 and under, they're going to, and we'll say, well, narratively, like even if you weren't standing by each other before the attack started, it's because of he's swinging around this huge crow's nest. You end up next to each other just because you get knocked around on the battlefield. And that was, go back, so everybody under. Oops. Plus 2. We go. For 18 damage, who the 2 and under on that one. Bah, bah, bah. And are trapped again. You're kind of scooped up in the crow's nest. Movement is 0.
On that previous attack, was that previous attack melee range? Melee, sorry.
Not really. I mean, because it extends outward in, I guess. Out
Okay, just double checking.
I'm thinking if it was D&D terms, probably I would give it 15 feet effect.
That's fine. I don't need to know the feed. It's just you can just tell me now.
How's
Sorry, my job. We also
no,
use.
because like I want to do a good job, setting it up. So
Yeah.
How's
When
Rana
I say
looking?
melee, I'm so sorry,
That's
because
fucked up.
we also use that term, and I'm like, melee, and I look at the words, and I'm like, I can't remember which way it goes for what
So,
I'm doing, so.
Is
Rana looks
Rana? Yeah,
Okay.
is Rana like in the air still? Or
Rana's
ground
straight
level?
busted. All right.
Well, I was thinking about
That's-
flying up to finish her off, but if she's still in the air,
Well, and that was
Go
the thing. Like, if she's on the ground, I could attack her. If she's in the air, she's your sport.
Yeah, go for it. She's still floating somehow.
all right, I'm gonna fly up there and attempt to finish her off.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Is she still vulnerable?
Kalm, Ryot. Would she still be? How does that work? Was it?
It says vulnerable temporarily. I don't know what that means.
I would say
Yeah.
she just did an attack where she like released this thing. No, she like broke free of that. She's
Okay.
like independent now.
All right, here we go. Oh no, that's a 7 with hope. I don't think there's any saving that. Damn. All right.
A righteous whiff.
So yeah, righteous whiff indeed.
We'll say yeah.
And
Hyperion goes in,
I-
and honestly, no. Narratively, she's just like I said, she's been beat to shit by the twins. So her physically, like she's literally falling apart. So let's say you come in and you're about to swing, and like if she was intact, it would work. But she like just collapses and is kind of like really animatronically almost being kept alive by these Deadpoles. Yeah.
Nice.
What y'all doing?
She's on the ground now.
No, well, so she's kind of connected in a gross way. The hive vines, which are kind of sentient, evil vines. I think Jumanji. Those are happening. Those are kind of propping her up sometimes. Like it started more of she was just this like powerful force floating, kind of like a sorceress, but now it's more like just this. Again, wet pinata. I'm gonna keep going back to it. Propped up by evil vines.
Using that term.
Okay, there's more than one. Okay.
I wonder how many lists I'm
Right.
Plenty. There's one other. There's two the guys left, right? Or is it just one? We haven't killed any of the.
Everyone's still standing. Rana's looking the worst. The rockbacks are actually Jacques pretty fucked up. Chuck is still looking pretty strong.
Yeah. Well, because if Rana's in the sky, I can't reach her. I don't have wings like some cool people do. So.
Other
Yeah, I can pick you up. I'll mark a stress to pick you up and bring you up here.
I'm
Well,
gonna
and
go.
also,
Was
your,
it?
your bros are trapped in the crow's nest right now? Everybody who took damage last time.
Yeah. So is that just me attacking the crow's nest, or like how can I help?
How
with
would you? How would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, how would you do that?
I could pull out a parry knife and just.
How would you like to do this?
Stabbing at it.
You could pull us out. Like it's not just like think about. You really have. It's not like D&D where it's like you got to make a strength check to get it out. You got options.
Which
Yeah.
we could.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah,
done that,
or
we've
if
done
all
lifting
else
it,
fails, just
attacking.
attack the guy who throws the crow nest. So,
Exactly.
you can always
Yeah.
just attack the guy.
Well, that's what I was gonna go after because I was gonna go after a guy with a crow's nest, and hopefully that like helps some way.
No, go for it.
For it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah, rapier still.
yeah, I've got my community ability, so I'm gonna go ahead and take one token off of that, and my roll's a +1 for that thing now. And then I'm gonna spend a hope to set up my class feature for Ranger Focus
Nice.
on there, so temporarily have focus on that guy for all of it. So yeah, it's going to be. And we're still doing the other funky little thing. So, fear and hope. So we have an 8 and a 5.
For the attack roll.
Yeah,
Oh no!
Which one's the fear?
Oh wait, I got it. Got it.
yeah.
Which one was higher, hope or fear?
Hope was higher.
There you go.
So was that a miss or a hit?
What was the total?
Was that
Well-
13?
It's an 8 and a
13.
6, right?
Yeah. 8 and 5.
13 misses, but you get a hope. So I think you.
Hey, whoa! I got a pair die. I'm gonna
Also,
give him,
there's a plus one to
+4.
it, right?
There's a +1 to it with the.
What's your attack modifier?
Agility.
Is it agility is +2, so I don't know what.
Well, if it's 15,
Yeah, I mean,
you
you're-
hit.
Yeah, your primary has a plus 2 or 3 or whatever.
It's
Yeah,
a
the
+0.
sheet.
It's a rapier.
Well, not the weapon itself. You're just like your ability to use it.
Yeah, that sounds like agility. You should probably
Oh,
add your agility.
Sorry,
to that.
plus. Yeah. No, it's a 2d8 +2, so it's a 2.
2d8 plus.
That's the damage. Yeah.
Damn it. Well, it doesn't specify any attack. It just says 0. I think.
You
So if
rolled,
you're
you rolled
on-
13 on the dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're on
And you have
effects
a-
and features,
Yeah.
the primary says, mine says short staff, close,
Yeah.
+3 instinct, 2d8 +1 magical.
Yeah.
So I would add 3 as my 3 instinct.
Let me.
Right. It's the
we
+0 to it. Like,
Oh, you picked a weapon that you don't have a bonus in?
I have a quick feature bonus, and that was that.
Oh, rapier is there. It procs off a presence.
Huh.
There we go. We're pulling up his character sheet.
So
Okay,
what is
there
I
we
mean, I'm
go.
sure you could
Cutlass
pick another
versus
weapon and
ribbet?
have it be rapier-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agility +2 is. Oh, weird. Is rapier
Yeah.
strength based?
No, it's
presence.
Or
presence.
finesse.
Presence.
It's present. Yeah.
There's a weapon
Yeah,
for
Cutlass
every
is,
stat.
presence too, which is weird.
That's crazy. Okay,
So,
well, we're
I
not
might
gonna let
have to
that
look
get
at
in the way.
that
All right.
It hits. It
Yep.
hits.
14, 15. Okay, so we're doing.
15, DC 15.
Well, preserve my prayer dice.
Shatter me timbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then we're doing.
And then depending on damage.
Yeah. So depending on the damage, so we have.
High thresholds.
So we'll do 10 damage for that.
Okay.
And how many hit point? How many hit points are you taking the full 10 for that whole thing, or?
If it's 10 damage, yeah,
Mhm.
I would mark. Well, that doesn't hit my threshold, so 10's. He's gonna. The rapier
How many
strikes
HP do you
the back
take?
of his shell, and it just pings off. Like you do make contact, and it sticks in a little bit, but he's just mostly unaffected.
So no damage at all.
Not a ton.
Well, it should do
Well,
at least.
I am
one, right?
asking
'Cause
because I have abilities that trigger off of it. So depending on what
One.
damage.
We'll do. Everybody's getting at least one because we got to get through this. So yeah, it does do one because you looked at him.
Okay. All damage rolls made against you, you also take a stress for that.
Oh, he does.
Mhm.
Nice. Okay, that's the first stress.
No, now he's slippery and stressed.
Yeah.
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 That's a bad day.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah. And as cool as I have a ferocity, I'm not going to trigger it now, but my ferocity ability, I can spend 2 hope, and based on how many damage points you take, or hit points, I can increase my evasion by that same amount for a
That's cool.
temporary bonus.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
Okay, what's everybody doing?
If I can do one thing real quick, I think Kalm is going to jump up towards Rana again and use her Conjure Swarm ability. Although I imagine Kalm just kind of pulls out a big jar full of army ants and just kind of jumps up and just kind of like empties the jar all over the place.
That I love. Yeah.
Yes. So let's
Where
roll
are
it.
Where are you storing all of this?
That is in my many pouches. I've got so many pouches. I'm just like carrying like just grocery bags all day. That is a 23 with hope.
Oh yeah, 23 hits. For
Mhm.
sure.
All right, and I'm gonna gain my hope. Wait, I have to spend a hope, so boop. That didn't matter. And that is 2d8 plus 3. It
there
does say
any
to
other-
each.
Yeah,
let's
any
see
other
here.
adversaries within close range?
Alright, so that is 12 damage. I don't know if, like, the, So I imagine we kind of kicked Rana away at this point between, me and Ryot, but I don't know if that would also count against all the weird, like, tadpoles everywhere. Kind of clear some of that up.
No, there's so many, dude. It's like...
Yeah.
It's like, there's
The
several
fireflies
that are
just
just
make
dead just by being
Yeah.
stepped on. There's so many.
Like a carpet.
Yeah.
I just figured if it mattered, it says say every creature that's close, so I just got army ants everywhere. Alright, but yeah, that is 12 damage on Rana.
Nice. So, with that kick, like, let's say Kalm straight up kicks her head off. Rana's head, what was left of it, just goes flying off, and in it, a spray of Deadpoles. And sure, the few that are near the army ants decimate the 0.05% of the Deadpoles of the overall swarm, and you're left with just like a husk. The limbs are kind of flailing and empty now. She's being drained of the Deadpole population, and the hive vines are kind of more taken over. So it almost looks more viney now than she started out, which was more like her own person floating around. Not looking great. What's everybody else doing?
Cover Nance.
So she's still up.
Still up somehow, propped up. But
Alright, well I'm going in with my cutlass. I'll leap up and swing around, grab my sister's horn and swing around it to,
love it.
you know, like kind of slingshot myself at
Love it.
at her, I suppose. And let's see what happens. I don't think that's gonna do it because I think this is a 1. Yeah, alas.
Yeah, if you're using my horns, can I spend a hope to like aid you?
I don't know about for attack.
You whip your sister back and forth. Yeah.
It's just like a 7 or something with fear, so.
Fear. I'll take the fear. 7 misses. Again, your sister just like kicked her head off, so you're a little taken aback by that as you go for your blow and miss. Or let's say you even do hit, but again, it's just like you're hitting loose flesh.
Nothing. Disgusting. Truly gross.
Not looking great. The rockbacks in this, as their various stages of combat, I think one's being held by a bear, and the other one not looking great. Kind of drop their weapons at this moment and start. It looks like they're seizing, like they're having seizures, and all making very gruesome guttural sounds, as if they're struggling to breathe. So this starts. How do we react to this?
I saw more.
It's faster.
Yeah. Try to hold it back. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sunny just trying to go for the jugular if there's a
Finish off before whatever's going
just
on. Yeah.
Just take the opportunity.
Yeah, the guy's on Jacques. Go for it. You gonna do your combo attack. Go for it.
Cool. Do it.
This thing is like catatonic now. It's no longer responding. It's just
+4 strength. 2 on the hope, 5 on the fear. So this is going to be a 7 + 4, 11 fear. Did I fail with fear?
Maybe advantage because he's restrained? Or...
Oh, yeah, I would. So add a d6. That's a 3. 14.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, mine's a 19 with fear.
One less. I'm like, what else can I add? Yeah.
19 hits for sure.
Nice. I helped.
There we go.
Yeah.
But if I failed with fear, then I'll take the hope. Yeah.
That is 12 damage.
12? There we go.
12, yeah.
This is getting close.
It's been a long, long day. fighting this stupid frog.
There we go. Then who's on the other? We got the Grim and Hyperion. There. I guess Hyperion.
I'm
would
in
still
the
be
air
there.
fighting Rana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what
Yeah,
are
I
y'all
was
doing?
on fighting one of the other things. I'll try and stab him again.
And Hyperion.
I'm thinking I'm gonna use my bolt beacon power on Rana to try and finish her off.
Shit. Go for it.
All right.
And Grim's
These are,
going for Rockback Chuck, the guy with the crow's nest.
Yeah.
That is a 16 with fear.
That hits.
Oh, actually 19 with fear. But yeah, it hits.
Take the fear.
Okay, so two laser beams come out of Hyperion's eyes.
Yeah.
Pure radiant laser beams, dealing a total of 18 damage, magic
Ooh.
damage.
To Rana?
Yes, I do have to
Whoa!
spend a hope to make this happen.
Here we go. All right. And then Grim, go ahead and narrate how you're attacking while I look this thing up.
Yeah, just pulling out his rapier and just charging again. Hopefully, not just for a slash, hopefully, like, to pierce the body and go through.
Go for it.
Finally take him down.
Let's see if that hits first, and then I'll narrate
Yeah.
what happens next.
So that's going to be 5, 6, and the hit.
10 to hit? Oh, 10 misses. Or advantage,
Ooh.
with advantage.
At a D6, you have advantage.
And I got a prayer die waiting in case that doesn't quite do it.
That's a +3. So that's a 13.
Maybe a prayer die. Close. It's
Prayer die,
close.
+4. +4 from prayer
Bam!
die.
That does it. Roll that damage.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're
May the light
going-
be with you.
Yes.
John, I don't know if this makes a difference, but my damage was actually 14 if that meets a higher threshold.
Earlier. That's it already. He's close, very close there.
Yeah,
You guys
so
are working him
yeah.
over. Jock's way worse shape than Chuck here.
Yeah, so that's going to be 13 damage.
13
for that.
damage. There we go. See?
Yeah. So he goes in
Catching up.
and smashes him.
So as Hyperion and Grim sorry. As Grim kind of the Lone Ranger over there taking on the Rockback Chuck, the wielder of the crow's nest that has been attacking everybody. The twins and now Hyperion have focused on the Rana, the evil sorceress, princess of the Jalakunu, Benedict Arnold. I just listened to Ken Burns on Joe Rogan. Sorry, I was. Anyway, so traitor ribbet princess. So as Hyperion. Laser beams. I was not Soldier Boy. What's his name? From
Homelander.
the Homelander as Hyperion Homelanders. the ribbon sorceress.
I mean, I was thinking more like Superman, but yeah, that works.
Burst. You just burst her. There's nothing left. It's almost like you microwaved a bag of popcorn and she's popped over the scene here. Deadpoles in every direction from where the epicenter was, exploding everywhere. But again, there's just so many by this point. It's just already flush with them. It's like a flood of Deadpoles. So Rana explodes, and Grim down there on the ground as you striking with your rapier, and then Sunny and Grit are locked in combat with the other Rockback as they are seizing mouths skyward, foaming at the mouth now that you're up close and personal. And as soon as Rana is slain there, her voice echoes like a reed flute underwater, and she hums something horrifying to even someone who doesn't know what what they're hearing, but to especially the Jalakunu. Everyone sees them reacting, and oh my god, I just realized my camera was on battery. It's okay. I'm still here. So all this happens, and she explodes, and the Galapas that are seizing also explode, cracking their shells, and they crack down left and right, and almost crumble. And all the patchwork of Undertaker's hoods, Executioner's hoods, each start to fall off one by one, revealing a little head, a gruesome, like Frankenstein Galapa head that crawls off like a crab by itself in each direction. And these, I'm talking like 20 to 30 each. So in addition to the swarm of Deadpoles, there's also these incredibly strange looking, and they're all, and it's not uniform design. It's like random, you know how evolution has found crabs like three different times or whatever.
Yeah.
Convergent evolution, it's kind of like that. So
Right.
they all spread out, and just everyone is left standing covered in ichor and goo and mud from the assault of Rana and the Rockbacks. But yes, the climax, as my camera feed goes off. That's funny. That's the end. I was looking up there. I'm like, why is that red light flashing? I'm like, we're not recording. I'm like, oh, that's the battery. So, okay. Yes, we have vanquished Rana and Rockback Jacques and Chuck, and saved the remaining Jalakunu people from at least that threat. At least that threat. So, I think because I am no longer visible, I will call it there. We'll pick back up as we pick up the pieces on the Island of Whispers next episode. So, yeah, thanks everybody. We'll stay on for a second, but I will cut the stream. So, yay! Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on